Yeah. Dun dun dun. Where can I put this up? Excuse me. Alright. Guess we need to get that music started. Hmm. This looks interesting. Oh, man. Oh. That one just kind of squeezed through. Alright. Looking pretty nice. Alright. I don't know how much painting I'm going to get done today, because I just want to... Ooh. There might be some painting today, actually, a little bit more than I thought. I need to go to Games Workshop's web store. Wait, what did he call it? Yeah, web store. Let me pull. There we go. There he is. Heroes of the chapter. My butt. And it is purple. Purple blood too. I don't know if I want their blood to be purple. I think I wanted their blood to be green. Okay, anyways, first things first is to varnish. Hopefully I didn't put too much, but I doubt it. Actually, I need to take a picture of them prior to varnishing. So we will do that. If the light wasn't like wonder. More specifically like Calgar and the big guy. Alright, time to post that on Discord. Oh, excuse me. This is not Discord. There we go. Make sure all these are uploaded first and foremost. Actually, no, I haven't read this. Actually, I can take a look at it now. I forgot. I can open up Discord on my computer. What am I talking about? Give them big pictures instead of looking at it through my phone. See how it looks. And my desk looks dirty. Man, it looks... the blue. Oh my god, the blue. It makes it look so weird. Okay. Looking good. Alright, I'm about to ready to varnish. Start varnishing. Okay. Let's go ahead and start with the lieutenant. So spiky. Oh, hey James. What is up? Took pictures of these models and posted them on a Discord to see what they look like prior to varnishing. done. I don't know if I'm going to be painting very long tonight, just because I like to try to get up early for the shop to go to play. I'm going to get varnishing done for sure tonight, and then and maybe start on my freaking other lieutenant that I've been wanting to paint for a long time. I just didn't know what to paint them as. I think I got an idea what I want to paint. Paint the nids on him as now. Jeez, Calgar that's been decked out but skipped leg day. Ugh. Amazingly, he's wearing Terminator armor, but his legs are not as big as the new armor. Tacticus armor. Ooh, maybe that red shows up a little much. Maybe we will need to dull it down just a little bit. Thought it would kind of blend it in a little bit with the varnish on it. Okay, I think Calgar is done as well. Yeah, that red is really outshining, so I definitely need to dull it down. I do have some transparent red, I believe, which is supposedly what that's meant for, I believe. I'm not sure. It's like, what's the point of transparent red? It lets the color underneath show through a bit, supposedly. Do you know anything about transparent red there, James? What's the point of transparent red? I thought you're supposed to be the genius one up in this joint. Yeah. Ooh, I need to paint that. I can do that after the varnish. I must have missed that. Even with the check. So I need to check the mail because I have a package that came in and I need it. I didn't say you said it. I'm just saying between you and me, I thought you were the genius one here, man. Good Lord. Try to use it though, and hope that that will allow to a little bit of a blend to happen before. Whoops. A blend to happen. I said, what's the point of a transparent red? Like there's colors that are like transparent, but they're like there's what do you call it, like red. So let me show you an example. So this color right here, it's opaque. You can see that black box means it's supposed to be solid. Then you have a color like this, where the black box is like half covered, it's semi-opaque. Then there are other colors that black box or that half black box is all white, meaning that it's opaque. It's transparent. I don't think I have any here at the moment. Yeah. So what is the purpose of that? I should have dirtied up these clothes a little bit. Uh-oh, I am out. I need a little bit more. Almost got the right amount. Well, I certainly hope so, but I guess I'm questioning the use of it. I guess I need to look up videos on like. I kind of have an idea what the point of it is, but at the same time, not really. You think it's just meant to just be over white, not like any other color? Well, last I looked a long time ago, and if I can remember correctly, it's meant to maybe add a red tint to whatever color that you have underneath it. I don't know. All right, he is done. Oh. What do you mean I'm painting the man? I'm not painting the man, I'm painting the Space Marine. Or did you mean I am the like the man off painting or something like that? Like the guy that's painting. That is, even if I am painting, that doesn't mean I know everything. Let's let this thing dry. Try to grab this gold out of here. come out as one piece. Yes, nice. Let's get rid of this varnish. He's a transhuman. Purple, but guess I'll use there we go. Or heavy violet. I don't think this has the bead in it. The other one then. I don't think so. Is it violet that I was using? Oh jeez. Well, that might be their color then. Well, it was probably violet. Okay. Oh, shoot. Dilute this baby down a bit, or a lot of bit. Boom. Super watery. Now that looks like a true contrast paint. Ow, 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 ow. Freaking getting poked. Hey, what's up? It's going all right. I'm trying to finally paint this stupid guy because I didn't know what to paint the Tyranid, but now I do. So I will be getting him done. I don't know if about tonight. Hopefully tonight, though. Honestly. So how did the Ultramarine paint go? Also, the end. I don't know if you have the Discord, my Discord or not. I don't know if you care to join it or anything. All I have up there is people who post their pictures and stuff of their models that they painted. And drunk. Hey, what's up? I varnish these 4 people. Lieutenant, Calgar, Captain, and Gravis armor with double power fist, and then a Blade Guard veteran ancient. Oh Jesus! Everything alright? I hope. Second layer of paint on him. Jesus, hopefully going to the EDR. Jesus, going to the ER wasn't because you were trying to cut up the model and stuff like I had to, like back in the day, with those metal models, freaking so many cuts. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but it's something that was quite prevalent back in 3rd, 4th, and 5th edition. Man, I feel like I might have to redo my freaking Tau. All of my Tau now, even when the ones well, almost all of them actually. Being nosy. Oh man, take a look. I'm kind of curious about my Tau guy now. Let's see. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Yeah, I feel like I'm going to be redoing my Tau guy, even though you can kind of see the edge highlighting. I think he's just way too much paint. Going to reduce the paint, make them not as darkly colored. And this is varnished, so yeah, I think he's going to go to the scrapper. Oh well. And then my little Tau emblem you can see on his ear, right there, purple, yellow, and gold. Oop. Man down. God. Oh no. Alright, let's see what's next. Maybe he'll have a blue brain. And blue balls. hell's in it? Might have to put some balls in this guy. Well, yeah, I'm going to take a picture of them again. I took a picture of them before I varnished them and then after to see what the varnish does. But man, though, this blue when you take a picture, whew. I don't know if you have my Discord. Here, let me post the Discord just in case. If I know how to. This. So if you go to the image area, you can see everyone's picture. Oh, okay, yeah. So those are pre-varnished. So before they were varnished. Yeah, the blue the blue's ridiculous. It really is. And the red, I was hoping that the varnish will mellow it out, because whenever I did varnish another red that was very light in color, it seemed to darken it up a lot. And but it doesn't look like it's doing it to this one, so I might have to redo the red a little bit. It really is. Especially, hold on, I think I have the model here. I'm gonna mind your eyes whenever I show this model. Hold on, I'm trying to grab it out from the cave that I put it in. Okay. So this model was base coated light baby blue, and I made sure to cover where it's mostly blue. It's not like splotchy, kind of like this, where it's very light. This one was made sure every panel was covered in blue. So it's a very deep blue compared to the others. Let's see if I can get the color correction correct here. Everyone in my gaming circle was like, it's like, that is so blue. And it was just really crazy. Let's see if I can get the right color. It's kind of like that. That looks about right. So from what I'm seeing from my OBS and this is the color of the blue that I'm seeing. So it's that kind of blue. Let's see if I lighten up what happens. Woo! Too bright. So yeah. That blue is what I see. It is really deep. This is varnished, by the way. So I like the blue when it's not varnished. It's a bit of a lighter color, but when I varnish it, it just becomes this deep blue that I did not originally like, but now I'm okay with. So that's the base coat, which is light blue, and then this is whenever I made sure that the panels are covered in blue. You can see just how deep that freaking blue is. It is crazy. Let's see if we can compare it. Here's a varnish blue comparatively. So you can see how much lighter this blue is compared to this one. This was baby blue with a lot of blue, and this was base coat white with a light amount of blue. Let's turn it this way. So yeah, I like the way this turned out, the lighter blue. Yeah, it is. I think I'll take a picture of it. You can kind of see it in the, when I take a picture, when I take a picture and I'll post it on Discord, I think it's a bit more of an accurate representation of it, I think. Let me shift the color so. Not really. Oops, my bad, hitting the mic. Yeah, that picture's not going to do it any justice. So I'm not going to bother. But yeah, it's a very, very oddly deep blue. Okay. But yeah, so I'm gonna scrap this and repaint it. I haven't gotten to the vehicles yet, which I do need to get to them. Oop, shit. Especially the impulsors, at least, and repulsor. I don't really use the executioner yet. Too expensive of a model, but man, does it have guns on it. Alright, let's get some of those blue on here. Looks like the blue's kind of already dried up a little bit. Let's try to revive it. But yeah, I'll say, like I said, man, every person that looked at my army, or at least the blue, whenever I had the original darker blue, where I made sure that every spot's covered, they were just generally stunned by that blue. It was really crazy. Oh shit. Hold on to my paintbrush. Hopefully it didn't paint anything on it. I don't see anything, so. Okay, and then his balls right here will be blue too. And then his blood will be green, I think. Or maybe this blue, actually. You know what, this blue. Because I kind of figured maybe blood would be kind of squirting out of this thing. There we go. So my nids are going to be purple with blue blood. And there we go. That's a massive ass teeth right there. I guess gotta bleach white that thing. I might have to varnish this guy tonight and make him complete. Shoot. Hell yeah. I can finally, after I've been sitting there for like 3 weeks, I can finish him off. Ah. I need bleach. My God. This guy's tired of waiting. Exactly. I honestly have. It's like he's just been sitting there. It's like he is done, but the nids aren't because I don't know what to paint the nids. Now I do. Finally, good lord, he can go home now with his fellow space marines, which he does have some over here. But that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about back in his cave, his box, and at the shop. I don't know if there's any other bleach bone area I need to paint. I don't think so. That's it. 20 years, dude. That's a very young life. He's barely lived. Alright, now for the black, and I think that'll be it. That'll be the straps. Oh, let me turn down the darkness. It's a little too much. There we go. One drop. Yeah, make sure it's out of focus as well. Man, this is what you're looking at the entire time, just out of focus figure. Good lord, that's what makes you know I'm a professional. finished. I think. Mostly. Confidently finished. Still alive? No, not anymore. A single solitary Terminator? If so, post it. I like to see. What faction again? I'm sure I've asked many times, but I have a terrible memory. Oh, you're Dark Angels then. Yeah. Freaking plasma. It's like, yep, only Dark Angels, of course. Just imagine like other chapters like, hey, why don't we give our Terminators plasma cannons? No. That's Dark Angels only. Like, what do you mean? I mean, we could use this to fight the Nids and the Chaos and everything else. Why Dark Angels only? It's like, nah. Doesn't make sense. Only in Dark Angels does it make sense. What kind of BS is this? Hey, look. The Codex Astartes does not support this. No plasma cannons for Terminators. Oops, I missed a spot there. I don't know. Well, according to the lore, Dark Angels were, because they're the first chapter, they were unorthodox. They had to specialize in everything, apparently. Because they were the only chapter. Then, yeah. That's pretty much it. Still doesn't make any sense though, but you know, it is what it is. Those bastards. Wait, where was that? Oh, there it is. There's a few more spots somewhere that I missed. Let's go over this person, make sure he is done. And then we can look at varnishing him tonight, I think. He's got to dry up and I'll varnish him. But now, for the time being, I will be taking a picture of the after varnish. Let's see if there's a difference. I mean, hopefully I get the same lighting correct now. Great happening at my LGS. My box of nights came and crushed, so they ordered another and what do you mean you ordered a box of nights and came crushed? Like, box from where? Was it like built or what? See if I could get that same order going. So this guy over here, this guy over here, Calgar over here. Calgar on his wide ass base. Lighting over here. Let's turn these guys around. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something about that cape. The cape didn't darken up like I'd hope. Still doesn't look too bad, but it's a bit too obvious. Man, that varnish is really oh, wow. That's awesome. Did you check out to see if they were actually damaged, though? Okay. Post that on Discord. Okay, and then the after vantage. Nice, so 2 for 1 deal, really good. And then post. All right, there we go. We have the before and after varnish. I should be able to put. I wish I could put them side by side. Make more sense. It definitely looks a lot shinier for sure. Definitely got to fix up that red cape. Huh. Not sure how I'm gonna do that. But I do have to do that. God, that blue, dude, that group shot, they look like cartoons, man. That blue makes it look like it's a pastel paint or something. So crazy. Oops, 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 oops. Oh, good lord. what I'm gonna do about the red though. Yeah, it's not too shabby. Usually the varnish really makes the blue and the quote unquote edge highlighting pop. Oh my god. You can really see it with the Captain and Gravis armor, where there is some edge highlighting that makes it like it really pops it out a little bit more. Especially in the back and backpack. The lighter red, it's just too bright. It's not quite as hope. Whenever I did a cape some time ago, and varnishing it made it blend together. It's like you can barely even notice. And I was like, well, I thought it might do the same with this one, but it didn't. So what I might have to do is maybe mix it with this red, I think. Because I used a different red. I think this might have been the red I used. It was very similar to the... So I have the, what is it called? Cadmium free red deep. Then I have primary red. And this is slightly lighter. So what I might do, which I could probably do now, I think the varnish has dried. I could probably try painting some of the cape. Oh jeez, splat. And what I'll do is I'll hide majority of the bright red, but still have some left. It's like a edge, hopefully. Hopefully it doesn't mess it up too bad. Might allow it to kind of blend it a little bit better. Not quite as... Man, the varnish is making it kind of hard to look at because it's like all shiny. There we go. You might not be able to see me paint because I'm trying to angle it so that the light's not blinding me from the varnish. Okay, here we go. Thin down red that's a bit more transparent. I can paint over it and kind of tone it down a bit. It's not as much as I'd hope it would. Make it a little bit more oh geez. This one a little bit. Oh, there we go. Shining through a little bit. Okay. Oop, hold on. My image apparently it's still left up. Try to get this finished real quick. Nice, I like that. I like that it goes over into the, was that an edge of the outside and on the top. Is that, how did you do that? Is that spray paint? Not spray paint. Is that, what do you call it? Good Lord. Not the spray paint, the other thing. Airbrush, there, that's the word I was looking for crying out loud. Dry brush, ah. That's something I myself needs to learn how to do one day. Because I do want to do that with plasma weapons. Especially when I deal with my Tau. Let's see how this looks. It's looking a bit darker. My helmet was the best part of the night. Oh, where's the helmet at? I'm guessing you're not done with the hands, right? Because that's a very weird looking Dark Angels, I will say. Toned down quite a bit, but I like to see what happens after varnish though. Quite a lot. I mean, you can kind of see the difference already. Like you can barely see this one, but it is there. This one's very exaggerated. But this needs to dry though. Let me just do it. It's a bit much in terms of the how bright the edge highlighting is, or the highlighting of the red. So just tone it down a bit. go. Dry brush as well. Glazing. Ah, jeez. Me, there's only painting and painting alone. All these other fancy words, I have no idea. So is this the color you're going with your Dark Angels? I'm sorry, I think of Dark Angels, I think of green. But I think they are also like, I don't remember what color they are. Hold on, let me look up Dark Angels. Dark Angels. Okay, it's green and black. I see. And then there's that khaki-like color. It's the Combat Patrol. Oh, the Terminators. That's right. I don't think they have the Terminators painted in Dark Angels, though. That's the reason why. You have to have a special unit. Oh, they do. Belial. Yeah, Belial. Okay, so you're going with the, that, what color is that? Deathwing Bone, yes, okay. Is that for like the Terminator squads, I believe? Yeah, there goes Deathwing Knights. What is the stats on the Deathwing Knights, by the way? Attack, strength, AP, damage. I don't know if you know or not. Curious. I don't have the Dark Angels Codex. I don't know if that's still free or not. No, I think they're released. Let's see. Dark Angels. Oh. Oh, maybe not. Oh, never mind. It's not it. Nope. Bodyguard Veteran Squad. Yeah, everything's locked. So I can't see. Do you happen to have the stats of their thing, Deathwing Knights? I'm kind of curious. Freaking tanks, man. Hey, look. I rolled ones and I did Terminator's rolls before, so I don't think you'd know what Terminator rolls were. At least that's what I'd call it. Okay, I think this person's good to go. There's one spot, but I'll paint that after the fact. Put my dreadnought in there finally. Let it be done with. I still need to freaking paint my apothecary. I think I'm gonna scrap him again and rebase him. Same thing with the tech marine. I need to find his freaking other arm with the power axe. Not as toned down as much as I'd hope, but it is a bit better. Let's see what happens when it's varnished. Go ahead and varnish these two guys. An attack 5. Wow. Strength 6. Ah, good lord. 5 attacks. Dang, they're better than Blade Guard veterans. I mean, how much do they cost? Like for a 5-man, I guess. I forget how much they were. Oh, that's the Night Master. Okay. Dude, if that's regular Terminators, good lord. I mean, they're... Strength 6. 4 attacks. I think they're about equivalent to Blade Guard veteran, except that they have a 1 higher strength. 4 or 5 of them? That can't be the cost for 5 of them. Is that really the cost for 5 of them? It's 230. There's no way. Regular Terminators are 175. I think they gotta be a little bit cheaper than that, right? What abilities do they have? That's why. Not anti-tank, anti-vehicle, anti-monster. It's got to be that, right? Yeah, anti 4+? Or is it 3+? Yeah. Oh, that's pretty good, man. And that dev wounds count towards that too. Jesus Christ. Okay, I see why they cost that much now. Makes sense. Let them finish drying. Looking a lot better. Kind of hit it quite a bit, but it does look a lot better. And okay, yeah, I see why now. It's like I kill everything, and you don't kill me. All right. So these guys are done. I'm a bit more happy with the cape. It seems like it's man, it's not coffee. I need to give them something to drink. But it seems like the color over them is actually doing what I hope it did. It might be a bit much, but we'll see once it dries. Well, so here's what it looks like kinda after the fact. So it's very toned down, but you can kind of see it's still there. It looks a lot better, but it's still wet though, so the shine might be so the Calgar was pretty profound. Calgar is still a bit there, but it's toned down a lot. Looks a lot better in my opinion. I'll take a picture and put it up once it's dry. Just those two guys. And actually, I can't believe I got him done. So freaking finally. This is the lieutenant guy from the box. I didn't like his head, so I took it off, and I grabbed a infiltrator head. I like that so much better. And I can put it with my box with my other guys that are done too. Just regular old guys, regular old Joes. Not a lot of painting going on with them. Pretty simple and basic, and I like it. And of course, you got my scouts too. Scratching his eyes, he just woke up. And amazingly, that's just one color on his back, if I can freaking get it to focus. I'm trying to. There we go. So that camo is just one color. It was splotchy and it looked good. At least in my opinion. And then his clothes too. Not too bad. I run Ultramarines, of course. Gladius. I really wanted to try Anvil Siege Force because it's super strong, especially if you run heavy weapons. But it's so hard to stay stationary in that game. But if you can, it's really devastating to have when you run Anvil Siege Force. Anvil Siege Force has some movement, but in terms of units, I like to run Gilliman. I like to run Gilliman. I like to run Calgar with 6 Blade Guard veterans with Calgar. And so far, oh no, Calgar did die. I was gonna say Calgar's usually like always the last person alive, but now he actually died in my last game. I have a video out where I played against the Black Templars, and Gilliman wrecked, but he got wrecked twice. he got shot, then he came back up, and they got charged, and the dude had fight first, so. So, Gilliman was bait twice. What else? I have Desolation Marines that I do run. I don't know if people like running them or not. Oh, Dreadnought's too tall. And then what else? I don't have any Terminators. I do have 6 aggressors that I sometimes run with the captain. The captain with ah. Yeah, frickin' heavy intercessors, because their weapons counts as assault and heavy, and if they stay stationary, +1 to hit and +1 to wound, with strength 5, AP 1, damage 1, I believe it is. But I tried a few ways, it's just very difficult. The thing is with the Plasma Boys, the Hellblasters, theirs counts as heavy weapons as well. And strength, if you overcharge that baby, freaking +1 to wound, so you're strength 8, you're wounding stuff with them. I think a lieutenant can go into that squad, so you can have lethal hits. And here's the thing: a lieutenant in that squad, they don't move, they get +1 to hit, +1 to wound, and you put the stratagem, the one where they get sustained hits, but if they didn't move, they get criticals on 5+. So you have lethal hits on 5+, sustained hits on 5+, and you're getting +1 hit and +1 to wound. And you do it to an oath target. You're killing things with that squad. AP 3 damage too. And if you put the lieutenant to have something that ignores cover, oh Jesus, you're removing a lot of things. That's like 25 points for that ability. I forgot what it's called. Master of something. But 10 usually. You're going to blow up something with that thing. And plus, also, you can split fire and still get the benefits of both, except for oath target. Lethal hits, sustained hits, strength 10, AP 3, damage 2, +1 to wound. It's crazy. But remaining stationary is really hard. I'm noticing in my Ultramarines list that I'm always moving with essentially everything except for my Desolation. It is, but it's meant to just eliminate elites and tanks and monsters, because Anvil Siege Force, you have 2 CP cost that says reroll all wound rolls against tanks and vehicles, I believe. Tanks and vehicles, tanks and monsters. So it's really it's like you can have full rerolls against your oath target essentially if it's a monster or vehicle. And the +1 to wound and lethal hits and crits on 5+, it's really crazy. But ever since they kind of changed the captain's ability, you can't really do that multiple times, like 2 Hellblaster squad or something like that to do it. Now let's see. Reference Space Marines, Codex, Anvil Siege Stratagems. Yeah, no threat too great. Until the end of the phase, each time your model in your unit makes a range attack that targets a monster or vehicle, you can reroll the wound roll. So, oath target and no threat too great, which is cost 2 CP. You have full rerolls against that thing. Strength 8 and you get +1 to wound if you haven't moved. Jesus, dude. If you really want it dead, then you also add, was it Battle Drill Recall, I believe? Yeah. Until end of phase, ranged weapons equipped with models that you have sustained hits 1 ability. If your unit remains stationary this turn, then your unit, then until the end of the phase, each time a model in your unit makes a range attack, a successful score of unmodified 5+ scores a critical hit. Then you have a lieutenant in there, so it's insane. But that's also pretty good with the Desolation Marines with their indirect fire, with blasts and sustained hits, and like, good lord. And the Desolation Marines don't tend to move around a lot. You can keep them behind cover and just do their indirect fire all day long. You get the +1 to wound and +1 to hit. Well, actually, the +1 hit is not going to work anymore because of the new indirect fire rules. It's unmodified 4+. But you hit your O target, that's going to be a lot of that's going to be a lot. If you can't kill them with armor penetration, kill them with saturated fire. Okay, let me go ahead and I think these are done. Let me take a picture of the cape now. Let me add this guy to it too. Actually, I'll do him later. Wow, that is very glossy in this picture. Oh, that's still glossy. For some strange reason, Calgar it's just so glossy compared to the other guy. I don't know how to tone that down. So what happens if I click on that? Yeah, I can't do anything. No, I don't. I don't have any. I hate the limited range that they have. I hate the fact that you also kind of have to have drop pod, or they have to be in good position. You know, they're kind of hard to get into position. That's the reason why I run Gilliman. He's my anti-everything, and he wrecks when he gets into melee. Of course, he has to for his freaking expensive points cost. Okay, for some odd reason I can't get Calgar's right. Let me try this one now. Oh, there we go. Maybe this angle would be better. Would be best. A bit more of a downward angle. There we go. Okay. Post that on Discord. Go. Alright, the new backs has been posted on Discord. Let me like it stood out so much. But now it looks like it's blended in really well. You can barely see it, but it's there. It is, it does. And if you look at it like in real life, you can, if it's not freaking glare, I have matte varnish for a reason. You can see it, but it's barely there. So what's the other color? I try to thin it down. I kind of like the way Calgar's looked a little bit better because you can still see it a bit stronger, but not as strong as it was before. But either way, good. I like it, and I'm sticking with it. I guess I need to take pictures. These guys are going to the shop. There we go. Last guy. Saying goodbye. Gonna paint one more thing and then. Oop. Okay. All right. Yeah, it really does. It actually matches his suit pretty well too. I think he's a Phobos suit, maybe. I think so because the abs, the abs is what the abs is what gives it away whether it's Phobos or not. I believe because no one else has abs like that. But yeah, so these boys are going to the. Oh yeah, that's right, the legs, yeah. I look at the abs, you look at the legs, we all good. Alright, I'm actually at the pause right here. I'm not sure. I gotta look at my list and see what I need to paint up. I know I need to paint up my heavy intercessors because I do want to run those. Just because they kind of have a free armor of contempt. Whenever they're on objective, but they're kind of tough to kind of remove. So I do want to paint, I think at least maybe 15 models, 10 at the very least, but 15 at the most. Terminators, I could probably put them on the sideboard for now because I don't think I'm running them. They're just so expensive. I mean, 75 more points. Instead of running heavy intercessors 75 more points, then I run terminators, or I could have heavy intercessors and a scout squad and still 10 points cheaper. Stern Guard veteran, I think I might be running those in my Crusader game. Not sure yet. And then Lieutenant Titus over here. Oops, this way. Need to get him painted for the board game. I need to get my apothecary because I do run an apothecary. I have other ideas that I wanted to run on the list that I want to try out, like the chaplain and a aggressor squad and a impulsor. It is. I didn't like the unhelmeted version of him. So I put the helmet. I just had. There's two options you get: one with the helmet and one without. So I went with the helmet. So can't wait to paint them and actually use them on the field too. So anyways, I do have to pause right here. I want to try to go to sleep a little bit early so I can make it out to the shop early. I do try to stream every day around 4 to 4:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and try to stream for at least an hour to paint my pile of shame and get more models fully painted. If you like my content, please consider subscribing. Thumbs up, the sound down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next vid.